Hey, this is Evan here. I just want to do another YouTube video and show you another video on Überlather. And me and a friend of mine went and got a bunch of different essential oils today. We've got lavender, lime, tea tree, bay, sweet orange, peppermint, lemon. I've also got frankincense, myrrh, sandalwood, and balsam fir, which is just awesome. So I'm going to make another Überlather today. It's going to be a bay leaf Überlather, and I've got a new soap. It's Grandma Ruby's. I don't think her name is Ruby, but it's Grandma's Lye soap. And first thing you do is you get your scuttle, you heat it up under the hot tap water, dump that off, then you pour really hot water from your thermos, which has been boiled water. Then you pour that into the reservoir, or you can just heat your bowl if you don't have a scuttle. Then pour that off once you've got a hot bowl. And then after that, you want to wet your soap and load your brush real good. And I've already done that for time-saving purposes. And you just really get it loaded up. You want a lot of soap on your brush. This is the most important part I've found in making your Überlather. Okay, so once you've got that loaded, you can just kind of leave it there in your scuttle. And then next, I do just a few drops of glycerin. Boom. A couple of drops of Burt's Bees. And then after that, I'm going to add a little bit of an almond oil. It's kind of like a carrier oil, which I'm going to do like 3 or 4 drops of that. And this is going to be a carrier oil for the bay, which bay, if you've never smelled the bay before, bay is awesome. They use bay in a lot of aftershaves. There was one that me and a friend of mine both had bay aftershaves, bay rum aftershaves as kids, and it's sweet. So you put your almond oil in there, and then you want to give just a couple drops, 1 or 2 drops will be totally enough of the bay oil. Boom, done. So I've got soap, I've got vegetable glycerin, I've got shaving cream, I've got a carrier oil, I've got the bay oil as well, bay essential oil. And then to make it even super duper more creamy, I've got cocoa butter here, which is pure organic cocoa butter from the islands of Cocoa Land. And that goes just a little bit of that. You don't want to put too much of that stuff in there. And then close this back up. Uh-oh, drop a little bit there. And then also a little bit of shea butter. And this is like going to upper next super levels, which that might be just a little bit too much. And so I just take that and kind of drop that in there. And if your scuttle is really hot, that stuff will melt right away. And you can kind of see it starting to melt pretty good in there already. And so at this point, I'm just going to add just a little bit of water to help that stuff melt up so it doesn't coat my brush too much. And then you just go to town. Going to town right now. And you... I think it's okay. You really just... This is the part that takes the time. You know, and if you look at it, you're starting to get some pretty good amount of cream in there. And then your brush is getting loaded with, it's pretty creamy already. All that extra stuff, the cocoa butter, the shea butter, you can even add castor oil if you'd like to, and that will really give you a hell of a lather. And the longer you go, the thicker and creamier it'll be because it works out more of that moisture. And so that's pretty much it. Got a big amount of awesome Überlather, and it's hot. And I don't even need this on my face, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. It smells radical. Ah! So there's the Überlather, bay leaf Überlather. I hope you liked our video, and we'll see you next time.